o'clock. Are we all good? We'll try this. Everybody, Todd, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay. About 6 o'clock. I'd like to call this meeting to order. I need a motion to approve the agenda.
I so move.
Second.
I got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, let's say a pledge of allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the
To the
flag
flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You need to go sit out there.
No, Judy, I'd ask you to sit here. Stay right there. and
He's
watch
not
the
a
video.
county employee, Jacob.
It's okay. Watch
No,
the
it's
screen.
not.
I'm the chair of this meeting. It's okay. Okay, here we go. Keep track of the screens, people popping up there. Okay, so first up we have on the agenda is public comment. Anybody have public comment? If not, we'll do JD. Go ahead.
Good evening, J.D. King, Page County Engineer. It's a warm evening in Page County. The engineer update was sent out Tuesday afternoon, and of course, the weather has been variable. So while we had blades out in the districts on Monday and Tuesday, we were rained out this morning. Been hauling rock from the northern quarries. Spray patcher was idle. We got a couple mowers running on the pavements. We had 2 on Monday and 3 on Tuesday. As far as I know, probably not today with the soft shoulders. We've been working south of Coy on a big pipe, dirt spout done. They're gonna move around the corner to 280th Street, also a big pipe. This has been out. The road's been closed for a couple of years. We finally got to that work. We got some road oil in this Monday. On Monday, 46 was in Omaha, came back today. And I had some guys training up in Altoona on CAT software. The bridge at 190th, there near Andy Audie's location, is open to traffic unofficially.
Yeah.
The project's not yet done. The seeders and mulchers have to get in there, but can't do it until the dirt dries out. And the dirt's not been drying out very well with rains. But it's a fool's errand to try to keep the barricades up when the bridge and the roads is trafficable. So we ask that people be careful when they drive through there, particularly when the seed and crew comes in, whenever that might be.
Okay.
And we do need rain and traffic on that rock. We're doing other paperwork, project-related paperwork at the office. We did have fog seal scheduled this week on the Stanton Road. Fortunately, it's been pushed off till later in July, date to be determined. We got supply issues, and we couldn't have done any. Would have been a real tough week to try to do fog seal this week. Questions about the update? If none, let's move on to the resolution 37,
Yep.
2024. It's a noxious weed. Notice from the board, we usually would do this at the beginning of the year, but we didn't have a weed commissioner at that time.
Yeah.
The need is now here, so need the board to act on this resolution.
Okay.
I'll move that we approve resolution 37, 2024, the noxious weed notice to property owners.
Okay, got a motion?
I'll second that.
Got a second, any discussion on this? This is now that we have a weed commissioner or a resolution to put into effect keeping noxious weeds under control. So we'll vote if there's no other discussion. We'll vote when you're ready, Chris.
Yes.
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 Thank
Okay.
you. What date is on?
20th day of June.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that back? Okay.
And the next thing on the agenda is a utility permit for work upon the Essex North Bridge. This is related to the replacement bridge coming up. So they need to relocate their line off the bridge. They're gonna do a bore under the river, east of the bridge.
Okay.
Need to approve this.
Need a motion on that permit?
I'll move that we approve that utility permit for Windstream to bore at the Essex North Bridge under the bridge.
Okay.
I'll second that.
A second. There's no other discussion. We'll vote on it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, got that done.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
I'll pick up the weed resolution from the auditor in due course.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. All right, next up, Jeff is here. We have the project update. But Samus Group.
Good morning, good evening, everyone. Let me hand these to you guys. This is kind of information for you. That's what you'll see once we start the formal billings. Thank you. Copy here for titles.
Leave one over there.
So again, this is just the standard AIA contract. Melissa does have a copy of these in the auditor's office. I just want to get these in front of you so if you can kind of start taking a look at it. The numbers on the back and the schedule of values are just generic numbers, they're placeholders. The main thing you want to look at there is, if you notice, we have everything split out by the bid categories. And from there, you'll see a labor line and a materials line. And that's how we'll track everything going throughout the project. Then also you'll notice there's a contingency line for any of the incidentals that you guys will approve if warranted. So the plans did go live last week. I don't know if anybody's had a chance to look on Beeline and Blue at the plan holders right now. There's a lot of interest in the project, all across the board. So with that being said, we have a pre-bid meeting next Wednesday morning, 10 till noon. We'll be here in the page room for any of the contractors that want to come in. We'll have both digital prints for people to look at, and then we'll also have a hard set here also for everybody to take a look at. After that, the next date is going to be, final questions are due that next Friday, the 28th. With those questions, that'll kick off with the final addendums coming out on July 2nd. And the due date for bids is at 2 o'clock on July 11th. Well, those will be taken in the auditor's office, and then we will also do the actual bid opening up here in the page room at 2:15. From there, we will take those bids, do our proper vetting, and then we'll be in front of the board on July 18th at 6 o'clock. First addendum that'll be coming out will be on Monday. Just some housekeeping things that we're getting cleaned up to make sure we got those taken care of. Venture Architects is currently working on getting all the stamps. We'll get what we call ICF prints issued for construction in front of Gary. Had spoken with him already on that, getting our building permit process up and going. Once we get those prints ready to go with all the final addendums, then that'll be our ICF set, and then we'll give both digital copy. We'll have copies out in the trailer for everybody to take a look at if necessary. Other than that, any questions for me as of right now?
Nope, so roughly how many people are thinking they'll bid it? How many different?
Right now, if you look at it, there's about 60 people, 60 firms that have pulled prints already.
Wow.
Of that, there are 3 clearinghouses, we call them, like Omaha's Builders Exchange, Kansas City Builders Exchange, Minnesota Builders Exchange. They pull the plans and they put them on their own electronic plan room. Also, Master Builders of Iowa, MBI, has also pulled all the plans, and they put those on a website called Construction Connect. So what I'll do on Tuesday is I'll reach out to their reps, ask for a list of people that have showed interest and/or pulled plans, and then I can report that out to you once I get those also. So, interest all across the board. As of right now, don't see any potential holes of people not wanting to bid a particular bid category, so that's looking good. A lot of interest.
Oh, good. Anything else? Any questions? Judy, any questions?
No, I talked to Jeff ahead of time and just asked him about these things that are coming up, and the only thing that we need to be here for is the bid opening on the 11th,
Okay,
Correct.
so,
And then during that
and the
bid.
18th.
Yep. Bid opening's on the 11th. Approval for the bids will be on July 18th.
Right.
So then when the process of the bid opening will be, bring them up here, they'll be in sealed envelopes. We'll open those up to make sure the bid bond is there. If for some reason someone does not supply the bid bond, we will not be opening those bids.
okay.
From there, we'll make sure that the addendums are duly noted. If they miss any of the addendums, again, we will not do the final bid reading on that for the fact the bid could potentially change and we don't want to open that up also.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Jeff.
Jeff?
All right, everybody good? Well, next up on the agenda, number 7, resolution 38 and 39 for yearly budget transfers. I have that back here somewhere. Yeah,
I would move that we would approve these transfer resolutions. These are our normal resolutions that we do every year from our lost funds into the different categories, and also from rural basic to secondary road, and general basic to secondary road, and general basic to conservation reserve, and general basic to public health.
okay.
I would move that we pass resolutions 38 and 39, 2024 for these transfers.
Okay, got a motion? A second?
Yeah, just a quick question, just so I understand it better. Is that just something that, we move funds into their budget because of a shortfall, or just where does that, why do they get?
We do it every year, Todd. This
Okay.
is something that's done in June. We
Yeah.
approve them during the budget time, that they're gonna be moved from the lost money into the particular funds where they've been spent. So
Okay.
it's a normal thing. We did it last year. We do it every year.
Well, it's, local option sales
I was
tax.
just
It's okay.
wondering, I was just confused.
It's
Yeah.
okay to ask a
Yeah.
question. That's all right.
It's every year.
So, yeah.
I will second Judy's motion.
Okay, that's for 38 and 39, 2 different transfers. A second, another discussion on that, we'll vote.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Motion carried.
And this is what they published the last time.
Okay. Find my agenda here. Next up on the agenda, we're published an advertisement for the VA commission vacancy coming up. So, just handed me some wording here, you're publishing this.
That's what was published the last time.
Okay,
And this is Ron Gibson's position.
oh, I see, for his commission, okay. Ron, okay, he's online, but
And
this is
he's
just what we need to
online, yep.
post. We're gonna publish this, and it has a due date of, I was gonna say, that's not.
We gotta do the new dates.
Okay, I was looking at it like, that's not gonna work. Okay, so we need to talk about a new due date, so we wanna look at that.
So you actually publish these in the paper, right? Yeah, okay.
That's fine, so,
So if we do it now, it could make, will it make next week's paper or not? No, okay, so it'll be in the 3rd, July 3rd?
paper, so, you wanna do it like the 18th or something, jump another, or you wanna jump into the 11th?
Either that or the 11th,
It's in the paper the week of the 3rd. It'll be on the website
right?
the rest of June.
I would say we go for the 11th.
Okay, we have another board vacancy that night we're gonna do
Yeah.
also, so make them do Tuesday the 9th, the same as the other board vacancy? So, July 9th, Tuesday, July 9th. Yeah, I think I put 4
How
PM.
about the 10th, and then we
We do
Do
it
it
the
the
11th.
11th.
I think I said Tuesday on that other one, because I think I gave us a day to look at them. I don't remember. Let me look at the pad here. If I can find it. Let's see. I think that's, we should just make them the same.
Okay.
Put that out
Was
here.
that for the assessors conference board?
No, this was for the, Board of
Review,
Adjustment.
Board of Adjustment.
Let me see, it's advertised on here, let me see what it says. Let's see. Let's see there. There it is. Oh, July 9th, 4:30. Just want to make it the same. If we make them the same, July 9th, 4:30 says we'll appoint at our meeting on July 11th, so that will fix that advertisement with our dates. And I put on here, which maybe it says that. Turn them in the auditor's office, or email the board, what I have on this one. So if they go there, we can have those sent out, okay? So we need a motion on this to publish this?
I still move that we publish advertisement for the VA commission vacancy.
Okay,
Second.
a second, we all understand we're gonna do it at the same time in July?
Yeah. So then it'll be due July 9th?
Yes. At
Okay.
4:30.
And we'll act on it on the 11th, right?
On the 11th meeting, okay. Yep.
Okay, so we got a motion and a second, or discussion on that? If not, we'll vote on it, I guess.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so got that done. Okay, number 9 there, I had a phone call last week, the maintenance to remove weeds out there. The part where the jail's gonna be, and maybe that's a good question for you guys here, they're not farming it, so there's weeds growing on. The guy that was spraying for the renter out there called me and asked me when to spray to kill the weeds, to keep it clean from being 8 foot tall. It'd be a few $100s. Do you want, that'll be, how do you want to do that? I mean, we need to ask him to go in and spray it, it'll be the same thing he's doing in the field. I thought I'd ask and talk about it. Do you want the weeds clear and it's either that or you got to mow them down. I mean, somebody's got to go in there and mow it, so.
It'd be cheaper just to spray it.
Yeah,
I mean, we're probably looking at 7 weeks to start breaking ground.
yeah, that'll kill it.
Increase it, turn it over now, or
No,
we get.
so I'm just, that'll wipe it clean, plus it looks bad out there, so. I just wanted to make sure I talked about it before I gave him the go-ahead to spray it.
It doesn't help Justin to be pressure out anything on his road front either.
No, well, it just looks poor, so I think it's okay, I just wanted to bring it up here and, see if it's okay to have that sprayed, so. If it doesn't hurt you guys, what do you think, Todd, Judy, you want to spray it? Or?
I agree. I think spraying it's probably a little bit better.
I just wanted to bring
Get
it
it
up.
taken care of.
We'll give him the green light to go spray the weeds. Jesse Hagees, who's doing the work for Dahlman, so he said he could catch it on the way by. So, yeah, he'll send a bill, and the county should have a maintenance budget for the farm, so I'd put it under that, I'd say. So if we're good with having him get it on the way by, we'll have him spray it. Okay. Okay, let's see here. So that's what all that was. Next up, we have the septic complaint. We got Darren's here, and he sent us a lot of information to look at.
Yeah, hello. I shared that complaint with you guys in an
Yes.
email. Okay, so you got it.
I got it.
So I don't know if you want me to just kind of recap it quickly, or
Well, I
if you
can,
just have questions you're gonna ask me, it's totally up to you.
I think since it was done in 2016 and that person's no longer here, I guess my thing would be that we need to fix it and we need to pay this bill.
one question I had about it is, I read where the contractor that put it in
Correct.
donated the pipe. So they did it wrong to start with. I mean, what's the feeling on that? They should have maybe dug it back in there. 'Cause did they know they were doing
Well,
it against?
I don't know if they knew it at that time, but they know it now.
Okay.
Kind
'Cause
of like,
that's-
because it was the previous sanitarian that, and He
Sign off on
he
it.
signed off on it.
Yeah.
Now, was it just an error? Did he not know it?
Okay.
Who knows? I don't think he had been here too long, maybe just a year. So it's possible he didn't know the rules. But yeah, perforated tile just isn't allowed for the outlet.
Right.
And so it had about, I don't know, a couple 100 feet of perforated tile.
Tree roots get in and plug it.
Yeah, they got in it and, yeah, and made trouble. So yes, the contractor that installed it did supply the PVC for no cost. And so what Mr. Holmes is asking for, which is Mitch Holmes.
Yeah, not me.
Not to be confused with Jacob. What Mitch is asking for is the labor that it took to put in the new PVC, which I don't see all of the bills for sewers, but it seems like a reasonable amount from what I see.
And I asked Darren if he had money in the budget to pay for it before the 30th of September, and he said yes, so.
Yep.
I would-
I asked the auditor's office and
Yeah.
there is money in environmental health, so you could pull it from there,
If it's
so.
our
Yeah.
mistake. it's
What
our-
I told Darren was I thought it doesn't hurt anything. Maybe, I don't know what our county insurance would cover a mistake like that. The worst thing they would say is, no, we're not covering it, and then we'd have to pay it anyway, but it might be worth just asking.
We can ask, but it's been 8 years, Todd.
Yeah, I know that. I didn't know if it'd hurt to ask, and then, I mean, I agree we have to pay it. I think we should pay it. But I didn't know if that was something insurance would say, yeah, we'll take care of it, and
Why don't we go ahead and pay it and then try to, talk to insurance and see if they'll reimburse?
Well, I don't think they will if we pay it, I guess. In a week, we can put a phone call out this week, can't we? The bill was, I saw for the 6th of June, so it's not very old.
Yeah, it's pretty fresh, right?
Yeah, it's really fresh. So
Yep, I don't anticipate.
who would be the insurance contact on this, or who would have that?
Be-
Do you know?
Pete
from-
at
Nordland?
Nordland's, yep.
Yeah,
So we could put a phone call out, so.
Sure.
I would move that that we talk to Pete about insurance covering it, and if it doesn't, that we go ahead and pay that bill before the end of the year.
Is that your motion?
I would
My motion-
second that.
Motion, and the motion is to Macman, or Markman, did I say that wrong? Construction,
yeah, Markman,
Markman Construction.
would you maybe want to put the amount
For
in your,
$1,350.
Is
yeah,
that what it was? I don't have it in front of me. Okay, so there's in your motion, to Markman Construction for $1,350. Okay, so we have a motion on that. Do we have a second?
Yeah, I second it, Jacob.
Oh, okay, that's second. So we'll make it after we talk to insurance to see if they would kick in. Okay? I don't know. I guess I can reach out to them, yeah. I
Have
call
the
Pete.
auditor's office talk to Pete, yeah, or Darren.
it's up to you guys.
Why don't you,
You tell me.
Melissa, work it out? Yeah.
Okay, one of us can.
One of you.
If that's okay.
Okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. I know Pete too, it's no big
It
deal
doesn't
calling,
matter.
so. Okay,
We
we'll
good?
reach out and talk to him. Yeah, we're good. Thank you for coming in
Okay.
here, Darren.
Need a vote on that.
Yeah, we need to vote. That's right. Go ahead and vote.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now we're our Essex law enforcement contract. I printed off my old one here. Is it the same one?
No,
Oh, we got a different one?
No, he can put them over there. Thank you.
over there?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys very much. I'm Charles McCollum, the Chief Deputy at the Sheriff's Office. This is the contract that we have written up for the city of Essex. The contract itself is identical to the last one, except for we changed dates on it and items like that. We figured up the cost per hour for supplying law enforcement to them, and it is $68.24 per hour is what we have come up with. And this will start July 1 of this year.
What made it go up $3 an hour?
The wage increases and fuels and stuff like that with our budget. And if you guys, have questions, I'll answer questions. If you guys think it's all right, then I'll have you sign off on it, and, I will get with the mayor tomorrow and get this thing signed and get it recorded.
Okay,
I would move that we approve the new contract with Essex for law enforcement beginning July 1, 2024.
okay, we got a motion.
Second that.
All right, got a second. Enter into this and then, how far does this run through? Just a year?
This runs through the end of the year.
Yes, okay, I see that there. Then we'll look
The
at it.
calendar year, excuse me.
Yeah, till December
Yes,
1st. Notice by December 1st, end on January 1st. Yeah,
yes.
okay. Y'all understand that?
Do you know, just question, I guess I've lost track of what is going on with Essex getting their own personal law enforcement? Has that not taken hold or?
So the city of Essex had, they opened it up and took applications and they had selected one person that they were going to hire. And I don't know what the details are on that, but that has fallen through. And that's where they came back to us to request us to supply law enforcement through the end of the year.
Okay,
Any other details like that, you're gonna have to ask the mayor or the city council over in Essex on that.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Charles.
Yep, thank you. So we got a motion and a second. We'll go ahead and vote.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. You want me to sign? Lots of.
Right here,
Okay,
this is the.
let's do her. Get in the right spot.
Yep.
Okay,
Sir.
thank you, Charles. All right, let's see here. Thank you. That done. Yeah, thank you, guys. Thanks for coming in. All right. Next, your board communication. Anything coming up or anything to think about?
I had
I-
a Zion meeting last Monday, so that I zoomed into.
Okay,
did you have a public health too?
I have not seen a public health meeting yet.
Oh, I thought Darren said you were at the public health meeting last week or whenever. Oh, what?
It's not yet, the public.
Oh, okay, never mind.
one's coming
No.
somewhere.
Okay. Okay.
It's possible that I missed the meeting. So
They're every day.
Okay. I had a DCAP meeting, by Zoom, and we talked about the DCAP funding. We talked about the Thrive Iowa. We talked about juvenile court funding, and then we didn't really meet most of last year, so we will be meeting quarterly from now on. I also attended a couple other things. I attended, again by Zoom, ISAC's updates on legislative updates, what took place at the legislature this year. Also, Dr. Kelly Garcia, the new HHS director, talked about the new things with behavioral health and the new regions and things like that. And then I attended a NACO Zoom meeting also.
Good.
So,
Yep. Yesterday, I went to Council Bluffs for juvenile detention. Ran up there to that meeting and had a good meeting. Think anything
I
else?
should
Art?
say that Saturday I was at a dedication for Rat Park for the veterans rock that they put out there. It was really nice. A lot of people had volunteered and worked really hard on getting that put in place. And then I also got to take a tour of the Veterans Clinic there in Shenandoah, which finally had an open house, and it was really impressive. All the stuff that they've done and can do.
Yeah,
I saw those after the fact, Todd, otherwise I would have gone too, so, yeah.
Well, yeah, it was really neat. And you know, the museum in town also had an open house, and I didn't make it down to that one, but I've been through it before, and it's really neat if somebody ever gets a chance to go. It's got a lot of neat stuff. So
now next on my calendar. So next week you'll be on an airplane. It's not gonna work, right?
Yep, I'll be on an airplane.
So it's not gonna work. So, look at that. I think we wanna do with our meetings here.
Oh, we're not having one the next week because of the
Yeah.
4th of July.
Yep.
But we don't have to have one next week if we don't have anything on.
You wanna look by Tuesday and see what's on the agenda next week?
Sure.
If there's something we need to, we can, but if
Okay?
it's not,
If not, that's fine.
we could pause it. Since Todd's gone, but if we have something, we'll look at it Tuesday before the agenda would go out. Okay, anything else? Okay, we had claims, pass them around.
I move that we approve the claims.
Okay. Got a motion,
I'll second.
I got a motion and a second. Any discussion on claims? If not, we'll vote on the claims.
Yes.
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 Okay. I get this right here. Okay, here we go. There's two sets here, so it's kind of confusing. There's two sets there, if you pass them on. Oh, let's see if I can do this right. I did get a staple for this one. There's two sets here, the 2 weeks, yeah. Okay. All right. Amended minutes here, handed out. I emailed these earlier, so just look at them.
Go ahead. Chain of motion to approve the amended minutes per IPP guidelines.
Okay, I'll second that motion. We can vote on that.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Okay, got them done. Those good over there in the folder? We're good.
Before we adjourn, I want to say one thing. Tonight, when I walked in and Cindy and Drake were working on the computer, it's a security breach. Drake is not an employee. I don't care if you asked him, Jacob.
No, he's
If
with
you
me.
can't, I don't care.
The whole time.
If you can't start this like Todd does when Corey isn't here, then we shouldn't have a meeting. Because it's a breach of security with a non-employee
Okay.
working
Well,
with the
Cindy-
computer.
Cindy is an employee, and.
And Drake
was
is not.
helping me turn on a computer.
Drake
And it's
is not. So, no,
all on film, so,
nope,
Well,
it's not right.
well, it was
It's a
just fine.
security breach.
Well, I don't agree with that, so here we go. Anyway, well, anything, Todd, you good out there?
Yep.
Okay. Have fun on your trip.
Lots of activities, so the kids are having lots of fun. Today we went to the Marine Corps Museum and the National Archives and got to see the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and
Oh, good.
it's been really impressive. Went to the White House Visitor Center, and tomorrow we are volunteering in a soup kitchen here in Washington, D.C.
I see you had the 4-H welcome there at the hotel.
Oh, yeah, so it's quite a big thing. There's 550 kids here at the hotel, and so then they have all of their meetings and things at night, and then in the day they have buses that take them out to see different things in Washington, D.C. So it's been really, really neat. And then next week we get to meet with our Congressman Feenstra, and he will give us a Capitol tour, and the kids get to sit and ask him questions about policies and things like that. So
Good deal.
yeah,
Well, have a good
it's
time.
really exciting and interesting.
Yep.
Is it crowded?
Not too bad. The interstates, it takes forever to get anywhere, but otherwise when we go to things, it's not real bad.
So you're bused places?
Yep.
We rode the subway the whole time we were there, riding it around.
Well,
Yeah,
have fun.
it's amazing to see history and stuff. So
Okay, well, have fun, be careful. Have motion to adjourn?
I move that we adjourn at 6:35.
I don't think it is, it 6:35? That is, I guess. My computer here's wrong. Okay. You second that, Don?
yes, I did.
All right, all those in favor?
Oh.
Aye.
We're
All right.
adjourned.
All right. Take care. Thanks, guys.
There you go.